Hey you guys, it's Ari. I just wanted to make another video of one of my latest creations, something I've been working on for about a month now. I'm finished with it, and I just wanted to make a video to show you guys. It's a photo album scrapbook, and it's a pretty big one. The reason why I made it big is because I already made a mini book, and I wanted to see how well I can make a big book. And it came out pretty well, I think. So, yeah, let's get started. So the first thing you probably noticed is this big chain on the side. Yeah, it's just a tassel that I included many charms and beads. There's peace signs, hearts, lockets, keys, everything. Pretty much just a lot of ribbon, and it just really adds to the character of the book. And then the second thing I wanted to comment on is the binding. It's actually just embossed felt with a bit of silver glimmer misting in the indents, and it looks really pretty with the binding. I must say it kind of looks like leather binding, but it's not. So that's a really cute way to bind your books, is with felt. And then on the front, there's a lot of paper flowers, and they have like this really tiny newspaper print on them. And then we just put tiny little brads and jewels in the middle of them. And then there's some pretty little prima flowers right here, gold and pink, and some tiny roses, and just feathers, and this really cute stick pin that we kind of custom made, like the stick pin, and we added jewels. And then just some really pretty flowers and feathers, and just a really nice combination to give the cover its fullness. And also what catches your eye is this quote up here. It says, "There's beauty all around when there's love at home." And also some two prima flowers to decorate it, and with some tulle that I added to give the cover some dimension. And over here on this right side, it says "blessing." It's a little cardboard quote, and I guess, and it has a pretty teal butterfly above it. This is part of the paper, which the paper is just cream with some handwritten things and some flowers. And then all around is some beautiful hand-cut butterflies that my mom cut out. So thank you, Mom, for doing that, because it came out really pretty. So yeah, I really like the cover. I think it's my most favorite part of the book. So yeah, let's get started on the inside. So before we go on the inside, here's this really pretty ribbon that I just tied at the ends, because I wanted to make the closing very simple since the cover was very busy. So I just used some hunter green ribbon that has some gold detailing on the sides and some purple velvet flowers on it, and it looks really pretty. It's very holiday-ish, but I think it went pretty with the album. So yeah, let's just get started. Okay. So here is the first page. The first page just simply is a place for a photo. It's just pretty cream and blue. It has some butterflies up here, and the background is just simply letters that we printed out, and we printed it on some cream paper so it looks more vintage. And we also printed out a clock, and we put a jewel in the middle, and a lock and a key. And as you can see, there's like two little tags. This is a Bible quote. Yeah. I know the tag doesn't really go with the whole theme of the paper, but I thought it looks cute because there's some blue, so I wanted to add some color. And then this tag is really cute. It says, "What do you mean I'm not a people? You tell everyone I'm your baby." And it has a picture of a dog. And the other, they're just really plain. I guess you can write on them if you want, but yeah, those are just that. And then this is the binding. It's just a regular binding, so we got it from a binder, and then I wrapped it up in newspaper, and wrapped it up here with some orange cardstock. And then to add some like detail, I put orange, brown, and green cardstock, and I cut it with some really funky scissors to add some, prettiness to it. So here's the next page. It's one of these smaller pages. This actually came from the binder. This page came with this binding. it was the cover. So the background is just a pretty blue paisley. I think it kind of has like a country feel to it. And we just added a little plaque with some ribbon and then a little clasp at the top, a little clip. And then here's a bird cage. It's just torn out. I tore it out because I thought it would give it a little bit more vintage look to the page. And I also printed out a lamppost, and it says, "A friend loves at all times," and that's from Proverbs 17:17. And it's just a really pretty lamppost, and I put a birdie up there with a little bedazzled eye. And then here's a tag that I added to add some color to the page. It doesn't really seem to flow the colors, but I think the whole, just the colors kind of blend together because I've used the same colors and they're not just random. So I think that really goes. So here's the tag. It just has some purple, like, paper with like some script writing on it, and then this background is just some pastel roses. And then here's another Prima flower, paper flower, with some ribbon tied to it, and it's just plain on the back. So it goes in there in this blue pocket, and then it has this this blue pocket with some gold, really pretty. It's like rice paper. It's a really pretty gold shimmery paisley paper. So. Next page. Okay, so this page is a really pretty page. It's like a little peacock page. It's pretty and pink, and it's kind of purple too. So what I wanted to add to this page, I wanted to give it some type of definition. Like, I wanted it to be different from the others. So what I did with the picture, I did just little 4 corners, and then I added some cardstock around to give it like the shape where the picture goes. And then I decided that I wanted to make like a pocket, so I cut this page in half, and then I added some other paper underneath for a backing, and then I glued this paper on top, and I put this little pretty plasticky sticker on there, and then so you can just tuck the picture in there, of course. And then you cannot just like forget about this peacock. This peacock is so stunning. It's so pretty. And I just bedazzled, like put a bunch of jewels and gems on the tail and on the feathers up here. And I just added flowers because I thought the flowers would really go with the pink theme. So I had these pink flowers, and I just made them 3D. And this is the same flower like from the other page. It's just pink. And then here's a tag that I held in place with one of these cardboard chipboard flowers, and I just tinted it with some stamp. And these are just 2 flowers I hold in place too. It's just a tag, nothing too special. Just slide it underneath, and it's just held in place. So yeah, next page. This page is a really pretty page, I must say. I really like the background paper because it's such a pretty vintage like paper, and it has really pretty circles on them. Like, just the colors are, oh, they're so pretty. I wanted to add some difference to the book because I've had like all the other pages were, I don't know. I just wanted to make this page really different. So what I did on the side here was just add some teal and yellow cardstock, and I distressed it with some black stamp around the whole page. And then as you can see, there's this little area for a picture, and it says open on one of these little chalkboard clippy things we got at Michael's, and it just says love right here, and you can just open it. And this string just has a few little sparkly beads on the end to give it some, I don't know, some flair. And then a little white brad. And then I also distressed these edges with some black stamp. And you just open it and you put your picture right there. So yeah, that's that. And then there's a pretty butterfly up here that I distressed with some stamp. I distressed it with Tim Holtz Victorian Velvet stamp. So it's a distressing pad, and this says oh hello, and then it has a little pin that actually pinned to a cardstock and glued it down to the page. And also over here in this corner there's some tags held in place with a ribbon, like layers of ribbon. And this tag is really pretty. I just stressed it with some black stamp, and then I just used a different page with some cream script paper, and then I put a little red tab at the top, and I just stressed the back so it looks like pretty vintage and looks really cute. And then behind this is just a random person's eyes with really pretty clock in the background. And then these are my cousin's initials that I made the book for. So yeah. And then yeah, this is also another one of those paper flowers from the cover, except I didn't put a jewel. I just put a button brad. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a button in the middle, and it's actually it's a brad, so it's like really pretty. And I just distressed it with some black ink around it, just a little bit, to give it some definition to go along with the page. I just think the whole page just looks like absolutely stunning because it all flows together, all the colors. It's like really bright. So yeah, next page. Now this page is a little bit more subtle. It's more pink, back to the pinks. But I still stuck with like the creams and everything, so because I wanted this album to sort of flow in some way or another, because not all the colors went. So yeah, I tried to incorporate all the colors that I could. So over here it's just it looks more lighter in the camera, but it's actually a really dark burgundy red, with some of that gold foil race paper that I told you that was on the other page. And then over here it's just a rose where you can stick a picture to hold it in place, and it says love right there. And this is a tag that I made just from brown cardstock and some 2 pieces of newspaper that I distressed with Tim Holtz Victorian Velvet ink pad, and also a ribbon. I thought the ribbon went really well with the page because same colors. So yeah, I just distressed it, and here's the back. It's a place for some journaling. So yeah, that's that. Just slide it in. And then over here I added these metal little bead charms, and I put little gems in the middle, and some white roses that I also distressed with the ink pad. And then this 3D cardboard paper place for some journaling. And like, as you can see, the theme of the page is kind of birds and like really red and cute and everything, so I wanted to keep the bird theme. So I added a little bird and a bird cage over here with the little bead for an eye. And then I saw this clock, and I was like, wow, this clock is really pretty, and it goes with the page because it also has music notes on it, as you can see. And then I just added a little dot in the middle, a little bead, because I thought it would add to the page. And up here, it's really pretty. It's this little picture frame and a little bow at top, and it says a little quote. It says, "Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly." And the bird quote kind of went with the page, so I thought that was really pretty. And so yeah, next page. This page is really bright. It doesn't really go with anything with the book. Yeah, but I kind of like it because it's different, and it's kind of my cousin's personality. She really likes the color green and volleyball, so I tried to incorporate that and make it look nice at the same time. So yeah, what I did first is I just incorporated some ripped, torn corners that I distressed with some blue ink on the sides, and then I did little corners of volleyball paper that I had. And over here in this corner I added a bottle cap with some orange construction paper and a button in the middle, and then 2 volleyballs on the side. And in this corner I also added a torn corner with a button and some more volleyball paper. And then on this corner, the last corner, I added 2 bottle caps. One has a dewdrop bead, glass bead, with a sticker underneath it, so it kind of magnifies the sticker and makes it look really cute. And over here it says friends with 2 or 3 bedazzled little beads around it. And then this other bottle cap has like a cardboard 3D sticker. So, and then the middle here is a little tag. It's just the envelope with the little tag. So yeah, and I also distressed this green paisley paper with some blue stamp. And then in the back here, it's also another pocket for a picture. So the picture will cover this corner, and it'll be held in place with the bottle cap too. So yeah, that's that page. I think that page is really unique in itself. And the next page. Now the next page is totally different. It's like a totally different style. So yeah, it's pretty black and dark, and as you can see, I used the roses again in this page. I used the roses over here. And these are just some cardboard, these little tags. They're held in place with some Velcro because they kept on sliding when you move the page, so you can stick them with Velcro. And these pockets, these roses are just torn roses out of paper, and we just used, made them into pockets. And I did those for 3 of them. This one has a side pocket. And then this paper has a really, really pretty white paisley leaf on the side. And I added some jewels to bring out